he's like, ah, you know, it's just like, bitch, get me my fucking shit, you know, serious. But it's good, you know. You just got to stay ahead of at least one of the twins, right? Like you just, one bottle's warm, it gets hot, you take it out, you let it sit, you put the other one, but you don't heat up the other one, you just let it sit in the hot water, and by the time you finish with one, you feed another. But wifey bought this, yeah, she bought this pillow that's like, it looks like an E, and it's got like a clasp in the front so you can lock it and make it look like a heart, kind of. And you can just sit them in between the gaps. So I just take like a pillow, like a long pillow, body pillow, and then I just sit the bottles on it, and it just feeds them without us having to like actually hold it for them. My wife doesn't like it. She's like, oh, that's terrible. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's like 20 minutes a kid to have to finish feeding and burping, fucking all that other shit. I'm like, I could still be doing the dishes, getting a couple laps in. Come on, like, you know, like, all right. So, but it's good. It's trippy to see how different they look, even though they're supposed to be identical. But you know, it's pretty cool. It's been 3 years, right, since we last like had babies in the house. So, like, you're still getting accustomed to some stuff, but they're already, yeah. All right. Correct. So they're just over 3 months now, and like 13 weeks or so. So, but yeah, it's good, man. They're pretty chill. They're still good though. What's that, sir? Oh shit. You're like, oh my god, this guy is about to lose some teeth right now. It's crazy. What? It's fine.
Aaron,
Yo.
was the family on edge today or what?
Oh man, you know what? I was home with the twins. My wife was with my daughter at a birthday party, like for her cousin, and yeah, you know, like we just talked briefly, but I'm like, I know these guys are on edge. Like, it's silent on the you know, the information on the like the text group. So I'm like, yeah, these guys are tight right now, and but it was a good game, man. I was like, oof.
I didn't expect Austria to have.
No, I didn't expect that. Yeah, yeah. They it was fair. It felt fair. Like you were like, whoa.
They played defensively, but at the same time, yeah, Italy didn't attack.
Yeah, you know what? They don't look like they're like. I know what you mean, like a sense of urgency, but that's a good thing. They weren't panicking. They were just like, okay, let's just keep rinsing this left side. Eventually they'll break.
Oh my god, yeah.
Eventually they'll break. Eventually, that's their strong side, right? They're just eventually it'll break, and sure enough, you know. But set pieces, all that stuff is really hard. The Italians have always been very clinical. Yo, tell Graham I'm live. I actually don't mind this track. It's a nice track.
So I remember, I think someone nudged me last year, and I went off track. I'm not gonna name any names.
The last year, I'm pretty sure the guy who won the race won because he cut me off and sent me into the shit. But you know, I'm not gonna name names. Just check your paddock pass from last year, Fred. Those days I was in a Honda.
What team were you with last year? Was it McLaren?
No, AlphaTauri.
Oh.
No, it was sorry, Toro Rosso. Toro Rosso. They auctioned off the car I won in Canada last week. The Chocolate Don's winning car.
What's happening? These guys.
I know. Like, Gary's asleep. Do. Jacob? Uh-oh. They're sending it to the stewards.
Uh-oh. They don't even have to come in for Q1. Don't worry. They can take over in Q2. They get an advantage. They get to save their tires.